What is up, champs? Champion Trucker coming back at you with the new video, and I quit. What? I'm still in the truck. What you doing? I'm actually currently about to offload this truck. We'll get into all of that and more, and this video is sponsored by, we got a sponsor, Trucker Path. More about that later. Let's go ahead and just roll that intro, baby. So, you guys are just gonna sit back, watch me work, offload this thing. I don't even really need these. So they already messed up my day. Just started. First load, have to deal with this. So, make an executive decision. I don't know why they can't follow the rules. Instead of the full thing falling, I have to let some of them fall. And none of this would have happened. They just stacked it properly. Back to it. Alright, so after unloading, I finally got to close to Detroit. I'm in Livonia, Michigan right now, and I'm ready to call it a day. I'm gonna offload everything here, but Trucker Path is today's sponsor, and I definitely want to go ahead and give them a shining light, because when I first started truck driving, my TE at the Orange Company had told me one app that might save my butt. I didn't know about truck stops. I didn't know about like locations like rest areas, And Trucker Path is something that I had already used previously or privy to even getting this sponsorship. Trucker Path will not only tell you about the different truck stops, it'll tell you about how many, it'll tell you how many spots are available and what is the best time to show up at these truck stops. And I'm actually going to be using it because right after I get done with Detroit, it's 4 o'clock. I need to know what is going to be the best area for me in order to get food and also good service. So download that app today. We're going to be talking about Trucker Path on and on and on, but today's topic is going to be about availability, truck stops, and how I can save you. Okay, so I quit. Obviously, I'm still in the truck, so I put in my 2-week notice to JB Hunt. And one of the biggest issues that I've had at JB Hunt was sleep. At first, I kind of had to get accustomed to it, but my sleep is so unregulated because one day I could be sleeping, at regular time, like nighttime, or I might have to wake up at, 12 a.m. So it is a little bit of an inconsistent pattern because I don't have a set route. I do know where I'm going, but the issue is I don't know until the day before. And usually I could trip plan and figure out, okay, hey, I'm gonna be at this location for this time, and then this time. With this position being semi-local, you don't have that kind of availability. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off that AC. So that is one of the biggest issues that I had to face when I came onto here. Another thing is my truck. It breaks down consistently, and there doesn't seem any kind of like quick fix. We took this truck into the shop, but ultimately, my transmission stalls out. I have to figure out how to get to the side of the road, flip the master switch, wait until my transmission kind of gets back in gear, cut the truck back on, and then keep rolling. So I had to figure out that kind of recipe. Pay is just as inconsistent as time. I just don't know, where I'm going, like when I'm going, where I'm going until the day before. I don't know if this week is going to be a consistent check than last week. I've seen as little as $700 to at most $1,700. So this is after tax, of course, but consistency with pay is important to me. And I just watched another truck driver channel, YouTube, and they talk about values and everything like that. For anybody that doesn't know, I actually have a year within truck driving. Now I'm waiting until I get my year fully with my CDL, but with experience, I have a year within truck driving. I went to multiple companies in that time frame, and personally, I know a lot of people, they're gonna be like, oh, you're going all over these places. To me, I don't really care. I've been documenting my journey, and you can go all the way back to my very first video. I have only been documenting my journey. You guys have been asking me questions and whatnot like that, but I never asked for it. So if you guys have any opinion where I go, this has purely always just been about my journey, and I'm just sharing it, and so I can also look back and be like, I grew. Within truck driving, you're gonna have to find what's right for you. You're gonna have to balance a lot of things. You give up a lot of things. And I remember there was this post that this lady said, which was be a man or something like that. And I kind of deconstructed that, and I was just like, a man has to make a decision what's best for his family, what's best for, because the reason why a man even works in the first place is because of the family, right? And trucking destroyed, and I have to repair my family. I'm no longer married. I'm also, I barely get to see my daughter, so I have to make a executive decision as a man to bring myself home. Truck driving is going to change. You best believe truck driving ain't gonna be OTR forever. You have a median age of 42 years old. 20 years from now, all those 42-year-old truck drivers of a median age, they're going to leave. Where are the younger people? They don't want to do. I'm gonna be honest. Do I want to be OTR? No, because you have to have a life. Younger women in my age bracket, they don't understand that anymore. They don't want their man to be gone. They hate it. They think you're gonna cheat on them, that you're gonna have a different kind of little thing in every other state. So for me, I already had the marriage, got the divorce, I have a child. I've lived what somebody might have lived 10 years plus, just trying to figure out. They probably had a kid 5 years into it, got married afterwards, because now everything's all kind of all over the place when it comes to relationships. But truck driving is going to evolve. I know it for a fact. It's not going to stay the same way that it has been. I mean, we already talked about self-automated trucks and everything like that. But for me, within JB Hunt, which has been a great company, to be honest, if it wasn't for the inconsistent time and also the inconsistent paycheck, I would stay. If I had a set route, I knew what I was doing every day, which that's where I'm going to. I definitely found myself loving truck driving. I love it. I learned so much about it, and just because I have a year within it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. I'm not planning on opening my own LLC. I'm not planning to do with I'm not planning on getting a side, I have a business or anything like that. I don't plan on that. If somebody does, good job. I mean, hey. But what I do plan on is achieving my goals. My goal is to get my own house. And before that, I want to pay off my car. I'm about to pay that off, buy a house. And I want to start kind of small. And then if I want to decide, okay, I think I want to take on a little bit more, we'll cross that bridge at the end of it. I'm still learning within truck driving. I'll tell you guys where I'm going. Next, I'm going to a place where another YouTuber that I've been watching in the past is at concurrently, and I'm excited for it. JB Hunt, my boss, has been he is the best boss when it comes down to communication. I could call him, I can ask any kind of question that I might like need or anything like that. But unfortunately, I did have the conversation with him when it came down to consistency on the route and stuff like that, and he couldn't promise me. And my sleep and my money, those are the two things that are kind of important, at least to me. And if I don't have balance within that, or even my life, like my life has gone out the window. Just out the window. So when I look at all these things, I got to make a decision. Do you want to really do this for the long haul? I've been here for almost 5 months, almost leaning hard on a fifth month. By the time my 2-week notices went through, it'll be 5 months. 25 years old, and one of the things that I always hated was when people are like, I'm going on vacation. Oh my God, I'm going on vacation. I'm going on vacation. I'm still truck driving. Don't worry about that. I'm still truck driving. But I need to take more time for a little R&R. Because for the past year of truck driving, I have not taken a single vacation. Not one. Not one. And I took this year to learn truck driving, to experience different kind of things. But now it's time for me to realize I'm 25 years old. I put myself in a better position than somebody that didn't go to college. And I gotta appreciate that. I'm hard on myself. So the journey is not at all at the end. I know that I like truck driving. I believe I'm pretty good at it. I'm really good at it. I mean, I had somebody that's been, driving for 20 years. He told me, you're an excellent truck driver. I was like, oh, yeah, I did, a little ego and stuff like that. But the journey isn't going to stop, but I'm not going to post every day. I'm not going to post every week. I might not even post every month, because YouTube's not my priority. My work is my priority. And if I choose to show you guys a little behind the scenes and stuff like that, well, that's on my discretion. You know, I choose to tell you guys I'm leaving, and I choose to give you guys these reviews. I give you my perspective of the company. What my perspective might be something that you like. You know, and there are people that agree with me. Sometimes they go to the company and they agree. They're like, oh my God, it is pretty hard. So with that being said, yeah, you gotta make your own decision. Don't listen to a bunch of videos and make your decision on those. Make your decision because you want to make that decision. That's something I'm learning. Make your decision because you want to make it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.